Riway New Distributor Orientation by Dr. Lim Boon Hong, read by Team Red Footprint. NDO 10. Building Dreams. Finally, this point. I think this point is very important, extremely important, and I want to share it with you. While I was preparing and presenting the NDO, I found this book of mine. It's my book of dream from 10 years ago. Now, our speaker or mentor often tells us to have our dream. Where should we put it? On your door so you could see it when you go out, right? You could see it when you go out, by the bedside, or on the ceiling. Just somewhere you could often see, or even some have rules like you need to be able to spot using your left eyes or the right ones. I've tried many times. Then I found what's the best way. You should not just look at it. You need to tell others about it. Share with everyone what you see, even if they laugh at you. You can still gain motivation and energy from it, or power when they encourage you. You need to commit to others and not be afraid. Recently, I made a book of dream. Let me share with you. This was my dream 10 years ago. This are Singaporean dollar note. 10,000 Singaporean dollars are equivalent to, let's say, 381,000 pesos per piece. There are total of 100 pieces. That means there's roughly around more than 38 million pesos here. This was one of my dreams, putting 38 million pesos notes in a book, like collecting a banknote. Is it difficult to earn 381,000 pesos? If you save that kind of amount and keep a piece, and if you saved 100 pieces, you would have 38 million pesos. Inspiring young people and showing them your 38 million peso note in your book. The feeling is great. If they rob you, they will become millionaires instantly. Now let me tell you, there is a huge difference if you have 38 million pesos and a 38 million peso cash note in a book. How much money do you need to have in order to put 38 million peso cash in notes in a book? You need a lot before you can put 38 million peso cash in notes in a book, right? Now imagine how successful you have to be. It is not this 38 million pesos that we are talking about. Do you all understand this? This is what I wanted in the past. My house corridor, bedroom, study room that looks like a library. I like my study room to be filled with books, in which there's a ladder in the study room, makes me look knowledgeable. Now I don't know if I will read all of them, but I just like it. My new house in Kuala Lumpur must have a study room. I want to have a world's book collection there. Come and take a look when it's finished. My house theater can sit 108 people. Why 108? 108 heroes from the legend of the water margin. You know, dreams are actually boring things. They have no meaning and just the things that we want. You need to put meanings onto them, and I am now achieving them one by one. I owned a swimming pool, 3 meters deep. I don't drink, but I have a wine cellar. These are the things I wanted 10 years ago, and I have achieved them now. Now, I think it's ugly, because my current swimming pool has waterfalls, rivers, and bridges. When I look back, I feel it's funny. When you achieve your dreams, you'll find that it's not important what your dreams are. The main thing is, you've made it, correct? Today, you may want a Bentley or a Rolls-Royce, but when you reach the level, you may not want it anymore. It is no longer important as we have already reached the level. So, at the very beginning, we need to have dreams. Don't be too complicated. Just dare to dream. This is my card. This is my figure. Actually, I'm going on a diet recently. Not kidding. For example, if one's appearance is important, you need to have a healthy appearance. Not only externally, But what is inside is as equal as important as the external appearance. It's not easy. You need to put in great effort, right? Now, beside Pertier, you still need to maintain a healthy diet and exercise, a good health, because you need to be strong. You have to do what you can do. You have to manage doing the exercises. Don't be weak. You should be strong enough to do whatever you want to do. Thus, you must make efforts if you want to live healthily. And yes, exerting an effort, it is a must. Now let's assume you are so successful today. You have such great achievement in terms of your wealth, and so many people admire you and show respect to you. But when you stand in front of people, you are just like a pig, white and fat. So you need to restrict yourself, know what to do and what not to do. Control and implement a discipline to yourself. Every time I talked about this, they would mock me, "You dead pig, you want to be like this?" Every time people laugh at me, I get energy and motivation. A yacht with 4 rooms. I can buy it whenever I want, but I just don't want to buy it because I do not need entertainment. You can just chase the goal you've already set. Then, you can decide whether you still want to reach on your goal. This is what I still want, and I must have it. This plane is a G550. From the new model to an old model, even if the old model is worth 30 million US dollars, something equivalent to 1.6 billion pesos, I need to judge whether I could buy it. I'm not saying I cannot afford it, it's just very extravagant. For example, the price of an economy class cabin today is about ranging from 4,000 pesos depending on the destination. How much is the business class cabin? It's 3.5 times the economy class, so it's about 12,000 pesos. How about the first class cabin? It's 2 times the business class, so it's about 26,000 pesos. Now, if the economy class estimates around 4,000 pesos, then the first class cabin should be around 26,000 pesos. And that is usually the case. How about a private plane? Including the cost of takeoff, flying, and landing. Do you know how much is it? It's 5 times the first class cabin. I know the price because I often took it. The price is very scary. That is to say, for my single trip to overseas, if an economic cabin seat costs 29,000 pesos, the overhead costs of my own private jet is 1.3 million pesos. Is it scary? Yes, it is. You must be in that kind of level. Believe me, I see planes every day. I have restrained my desire of buying one for many times. See? Car team, luxury cars achieved. So you need to commit to others. At that time, they all mocked me. But now, I even think the cars are too small for me. What is the car? CLS, it's a girl's type car. I have many Bentleys in my team. Those types that are big. I have so many Bentleys that I don't even know which car belongs to whom. Even now, they are still buying cars and many are using cash to buy it. They do not need any loan to buy it. You can imagine that we have a turnover of more than 500 million Singaporean dollars, or an equivalent to almost 19 billion pesos, and it only took 5 years. In the last 1 or 2 years, it is multiplicative, correct? From the first year, our performance has multiplied itself every year. Multiplicative means it triples itself. Our performance has been multiplying itself by 3 times. I will make sure of it even if it is not, right? It has always been like this. The growth is not multiplied by 2 times, but 3 times. The growth is a 3 times multiplication. Our ability, our staffs, and our bases all need to grow at a rate of 3 times as well. We demand ourselves to grow at that rate to support the company's performances. Recently, it is doubled and became 250 million Singaporean dollars, or a total of almost 9.5 billion pesos. To be honest, 65% of the 9 billion pesos was given away as a bonus. When we say this, we cannot be more modest. Sometimes it's even as much as 70%. The profit has been negative for these few months, negative of a few millions. Maybe it is because of the charity seminar, leaders recognition night that we held. We are not a profit-making company. Does the company have money? It does have money. However, it is having losses during these few months. But it's fine because we still pay my staffs. Actually, we really don't want to pay the incentive, but I still pay, right? One day I told several of my staffs that I wanted to talk with them and they said, "Well, we are afraid, but I still pay. We will pay first and then discuss about matters." Top leaders meeting like going to Las Vegas and such, we also go ahead. Let me tell you that just for the bonus alone is already 70%. In the video, David said we earn 35%. You guys earn 65%. That is 1/3 of the 18 billion pesos. You really think so? No, you're wrong. I definitely got lesser than that. Believe me, it's real. Is it important? No. I've said that people should not just aspire to make money. Money is not the most important thing in our life. Sometimes it is the satisfaction that we are looking for. Do you know how many people that we have influenced? We changed their lives from a very terrible situation to a good one and ensure the perfect condition in their daily health and every aspect. And that is the nicest part. After all, you can never spend all your money. Your mother will be proud of you when you have become an outstanding person. During the process of being outstanding, you will of course make money. I think you will not be that poor. It is not so great, but it is really worth it. Our bonus would even scare people. If we have 100 million Singaporean dollars, or a total of 300 million pesos, that means there are 200 million pesos in the pockets of my members. Now, many people think it is impossible to buy a car without getting a loan. Why not? The amount of the bonus is very scary. Imagine 200 million pesos. Within a short week or 2 weeks, it will be in leaders' pockets. Our system is really a beautiful one. If you join us at an early stage, you can make money. If you join at the middle stage, you can also make money. If you're at the top of the system, you can also do that. It's really a compensation plan that only a genius could bring out. We are still worried that you can make money, so we create Team Elite. It doesn't mean you're Team Elite and the company earn profits. Company earns more when the system does not have Team Elite. I am afraid binary plan would limit your income. So I forced myself to come up with this idea to help you make more money. You should grab this chance. This company really wants to do it right, really want to do it well. Really, it is worth it for you to create your dreams here. We are more worried about your success than you, to be honest. There is a lot of satisfaction in doing so, and we are addicted to it. We sincerely hope you could be one of us. Especially in the Philippines, you have the chance to be number one. Through this chance, tell yourselves you are the next one. No matter what the situation now, at least you need to have desire. Whether you could do it or not, it's another matter. At least you must dare to desire. This world belongs to those who dare to think and dare to desire. If you are afraid, you cannot do it. Also, when you're afraid of being mocked by others, you could never achieve something. After you go home, I think you need to think carefully and come up with a plan. You must learn something. Such a good chance to borrow strength. Make sure you do something. It is another level of strength. Note, do not always stay the same. We need to learn something, then use them. Learn again, and then use again. We have invested figures of Philippine peso into every event. We are not kidding. You need to treasure and make use of it.